All right, well, welcome back, everybody. So today I decided to take a break off from doing the storm shelter and split a little bit of firewood because, as you can see, it's been a cool day. It was 28 degrees this morning, really frosty. I did a little hunting and just going to kind of take it easy today, enjoy myself. Just got done putting a Blackstone griddle together for Tiffany, so she has been begging for one of those, and I enjoy her cooking, so that's going to be fun. Speaking of that, we'll probably cook on it and chat with y'all December the 6th, coming up this Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to do our first ever live stream, so if y'all would like to chat with us, ask any questions you got, about our YouTube thing, our lifestyle, what we're doing, come on. Like I said, we're probably going to cook out and just chat. I don't know how long it'll be, how many people will get on. I'm not expecting many, but just figured I'd throw that out there. So today, I have several racks I need to fill. If you watched my last firewood video, I'll include it at the end. I've got a lot of firewood behind you, quite a few rounds over here. I've got some green rounds, and I've got some dried standing dead rounds, from a standing dead tree I cut down, that I need to fill that last rack that we're burning through right now. I got a couple people coming over to get some racks from me, so I need to keep filling this up. Plus, I'm already filling it up for next year. I had an awesome morning this morning in the tree stand. I know a lot of y'all watch the food plot videos, tractor videos. So while I'm letting this warm up, I want y'all to watch some of this stuff over the last couple of days. Like I said, it's cold. Maybe I better leave the chuck on a little longer. Well, I have talked so good about this splitter for so long. I've just had my first problem. The engine just keeps kind of surging and stalling on me. So it just cut off. Let's see what we got going on here. Otherwise, this might turn into a repair video. All right, so I can get it to run better with the choke partially on. It's kind of making me think I've got a carburetor problem, like a plug jet or something. So, man, that's interesting. I run non-ethanol gas. I turn it over often. I just can't imagine something got in there. I don't have problems with any of my other, equipment that I run the non-ethanol in. Well, the only thing I know to do is carry this back up there, take the carb off, clean it out. I got some seat foam, I think. We'll blow the jets out and see if it'll run. Must have got a piece of trash in it, it's all I can figure. Air filter's nice and clean. All right, I got something really strange going on here. This is the jug that I use to fill this tank with. And what's really strange is it doesn't even really smell like gas. That's so weird. I just went and smelt another couple cans that I have. Bam, it hits you in the face, smells like gas. This smells, there's a hint of gas, but it doesn't smell strong at all. I have never experienced this before. So what I think I'm going to do is drain this tank, clean this carburetor out. Also seeing some buildup up here like I have a leak somewhere, so I want to inspect that real quick. But I am definitely not using this gas. This is so strange that it doesn't really even smell like gas. I don't know what the heck's going on. Well, while that's draining, it won't hurt to clean this carburetor up. Probably gonna blow these jets out, and I definitely want to open up this fuel bowl and get the last of whatever funky gas that is. That's just strange. I don't ever have problems with bad fuel. But something obviously gunked up that little filter on the inside. And like I said, that can just doesn't even smell like gas. And I just went and filled all those up. Well, not all of them. Only carried one or two. So I better check all my cans now that I think about it. All right, I cannot get this tank to drain. It'll drain for a little bit, then it stops, and I have to blow it out. So something's obviously gummed up or plugging up that little filter inside. I found them online for like $4. I'm gonna get me a couple on the way. It's aggravating that you gotta unscrew it from the tank to change it. But something's wrong with this gas, without a doubt. So I'm gonna see if I can clean this filter out and get this thing back running in the meantime until my new filters show up. It's the only thing I know to do, because my fuel pump will not fit in this opening. Take this tank off, dump this thing out and drain it. Plus, I wanna try to blow the inside out and clean it out. All right, so I'm actually glad I went ahead and took it off, because then I was able to go out there and really slosh and clean the tank out with the old fuel and dump it. You know, I was walking back smelling this. This smells like extremely old gas to me. I remember going in my grandpa's old building, and you know, he'd have chainsaws you hadn't run in years and old tanks of fuel, and you open them up and it's just got that really weird smell to it. That's exactly what this smells like. It took me a minute to put my finger on it. This smells like old, extremely old gas. So I'm so confused as to why. I hope that's the only problem, but I want to get this filter out and check it out. And what a horrible design, a filter that screws into the bottom of a tank. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to modify this to where there's no filter screen here and put an inline filter later on. So here's the tiny little filter. Not a whole lot to it at all. That's definitely not going to let much gas through. Of course, I don't really know how much fuel you're going to need for a little small 6-horse engine. So I'm going to blow that out. But what I'm thinking I might do down the road is actually cut that off, leave this in there if I don't see any more filter media. So I can still seal up and have a hose going into my tank. And like I said, put me an inline filter somewhere that I can easily change without having to remove the tank once a year to change a filter. Oh, what a stupid design. I mean, the filter and tank are very, very clean as expected, no older than this machine is. I'm just really thinking I had some bad gas. So I'm gonna put all this back together. We'll put some fresh gas in it. Let's see if it'll run. Alright, y'all, so I probably ran the splitter another 45 minutes after I cut the camera off. Not one single hiccup. Run beautiful. So I think I can honestly say it was not a splitter problem. It was a fuel problem. And the more I get to think back on it, I don't know if I've ever had a fuel problem in my life. You know, getting bad fuel, you always hear about it. So that's kind of an uneasy feeling. And I get my fuel from an extremely popular place that's very busy and turns fuel over constantly. So I'm scratching my head on this one. I don't exactly remember when I filled that tank, but I fill them often because I'm constantly going through fuel around here. So it can't be that old. I'll check the rest of my tanks, make sure they're all good. I just filled up the Ranger, you know, several days ago. It's running beautiful. So I know that fuel wasn't bad that I put in here. I don't know. Such an odd thing. It's blowing my mind. So again, I think the splitter is perfectly fine. No knocks on the countyline splitter. Like I said, it run beautiful after cleaning the fuel system out and blowing the carburetor out. So I don't know, it's one of those things. All right, as you can see, I went ahead and finished splitting most of what was here. There was some good green stuff there that I pushed over in that pile over there. We'll take a look at it in a second. But this is kind of my old, almost rotten wood piles, standing dead trees. And this is what we're going to burn tonight and the rest of this week. A couple more days, this rack will be gone. I put good green oak in this rack. It's all good, solid stuff. Will be really good for next year. Now here's my cherry that's been seasoning a while. That's ready to burn. I've actually got a guy over on the way over right now who's probably going to get one of these 2 racks of oak, and then I've got another one waiting on somebody too. So I'm about to be getting cleaned out again, but that's okay, because as you can see, I've got plenty of rounds over here, so we'll do another splitting video or 2 coming up. I know where some more trees are that I can go get, so whenever I can finally find a break, we'll chainsaw some more trees up. But got several projects coming up. So I was going to reveal a tool to y'all in this video that I just got that I'm extremely excited about. But as you can see, it's getting late in the day. I've got somebody that's going to be here any minute, and I got to load up some wood. Then it's supper time. Plus, this video is probably running a bit long since I had to carry the splitter up there and figure out what the heck was wrong with it. So in one of the next videos, we'll show off the new tool. Pretty excited about it. I've also got a tractor repair coming up. I've already recorded the majority of that video. Got a part on the way. And then I have got a tremendous amount of projects in mind, like laying awake at night in bed thinking about all these projects. I mean, I've got a special smoker I want to build for myself, a special outdoor cowboy cooker, got a really neat fire pit in mind. A lot of y'all have contacted me for fire pits and cookers. Some of y'all I've got to go ahead and get some of this started for, and others are still thinking about it. So I'm about to be really busy. And still got the storm shelter to finish up too. So I'm probably not going to jump on no big projects until I get the siding on the storm shelter and kind of get it mostly wrapped up. And it's just a lot of stuff coming on the channel. So thank y'all so much for the support and watching. Hopefully you enjoy the little breaks like this and then all the projects that we got going on. It is only going to get busier from here. Thanks for watching.